So, did you hear the news?
I've heard a lot of news, but I've been trying to avoid most news. What news are we talking about?
This one's relevant to us. It was an official press release that creepypasta is dead now.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Dronian killed it.
Dronian has been identified as the murderer.
Guys!
Whoa!
Hey.
Hey! What?
It's real. I found it. It's been real this entire time.
What?
The art of kissing. The art of kissing is real.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
And I need it really bad because I was kissing Paprika for the first time in a relationship, and now I'm really ill. So I think I was doing it wrong. Can we read this right now?
Yeah. I guess now is as good a time as any.
Oh, thank God.
Let's start a new show.
Yeah.
Woo!
Our people have forgotten. They have been made to forget.
Welcome everyone to Public Remains, the show where no one can yell at us for criticizing their work because most of them are dead.
Yeah.
That's right. A lot of other podcasts, when they want to mix things up, their attitude is out with the old, in with the new. We decided out with the old, in with the very, very old.
Bare minimum, probably about 90 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just about. Certain things less so, depending on the type of media, but yeah, essentially.
I mean, we'll definitely talk about famous cases of copyright and lack of copyright notice as we go along that are a little newer. But for the time being, know this. We, as historians, scholars, and gentlemen, are mostly looking at the very old and the decrepit. But it needs to be brought to light because we live in an incredulous age. We live in an age where there's just so many people who are just looking for any opportunity to stamp their little mark on everything and prevent people from having joy by using it. But this beautiful thing known as the public domain is chock full of material that you can use freely, that you can take, that you can transform, that you can switch, stretch, squash, modify, and mollify, if you need to, into whatever you feel like. And because of that, we want to bring that bunch of that old archaic stuff to the surface so that you, the general public, can see the public remains that we have dug up.
And we've adopted this attitude into every aspect of our lifestyles. I know I personally have only been getting groceries from the dumpster behind the grocery store now.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they don't have a very secure lock on it.
Yeah.
Have you seen food prices right now? Dumpster's free.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy to me that you should put a price on anything that anybody actually needs that is essential to live. But, that's just me. Maybe that's just my old-fashioned thinking, Like maybe, I don't know.
That's right, everyone.
My eggs were like $25 dude. I'm not joking.
Oh.
That's right, everyone. You came for maybe us reading some Pulp Fiction, and you're going to get socialist commentary.
Welcome, comrades, to Public Remains.
It's fine. We'll edit it.
Will we?
Some of it.
Well, it depends on what our editors think. We should probably introduce ourselves and also talk about our team. Because a lot of people might be coming to us from our older podcasts or from currently existing podcasts, whether it be Undercooked Analysis or the Jameson Tapes or even Midnight Marinara. For those of you who don't know us, my name is David. I am the one overseeing a bunch of the editing process, but I've outsourced that to a couple of old friends. So we'll carry on. But we're all curating this together. I'm David. Over there, somewhere, is Abysmii.
Hello, I'm Abysmii. I made the music for this podcast and many of the other podcasts you listen to in this collective. And I love pulp stuff. I love old stuff and new stuff too. But I'm very excited to be realizing this as a podcast with my good friends.
Again, I have no relative sense of direction in this podcast space. There is my other good friend, Alan Cheney.
Hello, everyone. I am Alan. I love the dusty and the old. I've been assigned the duty of kind of curating some of our ancillary bits for this show. And aside from that, I also wanted to shout out Sade. for the incredible show art that you may be absorbing with your eyeballs currently.
Depending on which medium you are viewing this or listening to this through, you will see Sade's art. A big, big thank you to Sade for doing this for us. His art rules. He rules. We love him.
There is one unfortunate thing about this new show. You know what? It's not unfortunate. It's a product of the times. And I know we just went on a huge socialist rant, but I do regretfully have to inform everybody listening that we have ad reads now.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, we didn't run this by David. David, I accepted some money to keep the lights on here.
But Alan, that's what we have a Patreon for. Patreon.com/creative horror for anybody interested.
True, David, but eggs, $25.
It's not a lot of money. And that's because all of the ads we've been assigned to read are at least 80 years old.
Oh.
And that is the transition to this new segment that we are calling Old Business.
Hey, Gers and or Bostiff. I should also mention that Gers and Bostiff are here. They're some old henchmen from a previous podcast of our dear friend Dr. Satan. They've needed work for a bit. One or the other might be dead, depending on who happens. So I just kind of say Gers and or Bostiff. If one of you could put in the segue here to Old Business.
Have an advertisement from a pulp magazine. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
I'll read the headline because this has a headline. This has a headline like it is a news article and a quote. Woman nearly itches to death. I nearly itched to death for 7.5 years. Then I discovered a new Wonder Skin cream. Now I'm happy, says Mrs. D. Howard of Los Angeles. Here is blessed relief from tortures of vaginal itch, rectal itch, chafing, rash, and eczema with a new amazing scientific formula called Lanacane. This fast-acting stainless medicated cream kills harmful bacteria germs while it soothes raw, irritated, and inflamed skin tissue. Stops scratching and so speeds healing. Don't suffer. Get Lanacane at druggists.
We couldn't fit in pharmacists. It's too much.
There's too many words in pharmacy.
My favorite thing about this is that it's structured like a news article.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like when you first sprang this on me, I'm like, wait, this is a newspaper headline. But no, it's not. Wow.
I mean, is it really different from like pop-up ads today of, doctors hated this man who found out this blah, blah, blah. Like it's as a news announcement, but it's not. It's just a fucking ad.
Well, 9 out of 10 doctors agree that the other one should really chill out.
So I love, I think my favorite part of this is the fact that anyone named with the first name starting in D and last name Howard in Los Angeles, someone may say, "Oh, did you have the horrible rectal and vaginal itching? I read about you in the paper. 7.5 years, huh?"
And I just realized something that makes this even better. If this is supposed to be viewed as an article instead of an advertisement, woman nearly itches to death.
Yeah.
Like, clearly, if you want something like to grab your attention, it's woman itches to death. But like the only other way to read this headline is woman itchy.
And I can't help but ask, if it's 7.5 years, is that not just like the 7-year itch from like the Marilyn Monroe movie? Like, is this just a reference?
The 7.5
this is a 7.5 year itch.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, itchy woman.
So the actual way we do keep the lights on here, and if you would like to view any of these actual ads instead of hear us talk about them, is when these episodes go up on Patreon, we will include screenshots of the advertisements. So
Oh yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Just if you want to see what seeing is believing, they say, and if you want to believe it, you got to see it. I'm seeing it.
We're going to be putting some choice stuff up on there, by the way.
yeah, some stuff we might have to blur.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
That'll be it. Those images will go on the our new OnlyFans.
We're going to get in so much trouble for putting 25 black and white nude erotica photos up from fucking 1912.
Hey, they're freely available.
Yeah.
That's the beauty.
Welcome.
Again, the beauty, the wonder, the splendor of public remains.
Well, anyways, that was old business.
Hey, thank you for that business, Alan.
Some very, very exciting spontaneous news that none of us were aware of from Abysmii. So we really need to get into that.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, I'm dying over here.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, literally, because like you said, you kissed Paprika wrong, and now you need this.
First time in our relationship, over a decade. I didn't know what I was doing. If I had the art of kissing, then maybe I would have avoided this turmoil.
Yeah, David
Well.
and I have been trying to kiss each other for over a decade now, and we just don't know how.
It's complicated.
It has been, and we have known each other. It's basically been from the very beginning. Like the moment Alan and I like came into contact, I was just like, I gotta kiss that man, and
So-
I've never been able to figure it out.
Well, man, do we want to go over a girl's kiss or kissing your own sex? Whose issue do we want to rectify first?
Good question.
So to separate from the bit, I did pre-read a little of Kissing Your Own Sex, and it's a little of its time.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I think this is as good a place as any to put in a little bit of just a general content warning. Everything we read has a risk of being very of its time, if you know what I mean. Now we like to think that we're a pretty open-minded and like context sensitive podcast. With that in mind, these things are written within a certain context. That being said, we run across something that is really profoundly bad. Alan actually has given us an emergency button that is labeled with the acronym NOPE.
Yeah, and I definitely wrote down what that acronym means.
Nostalgia for like old something crap.
Well, just in case, we can hit the note button. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but somehow it'll prevent catastrophe.
All right. Well, let's start with a girl's kiss. 32.
By the way, I know this is your presentation, but I'm looking at it, and I just want to frame this. This is copyright 1926.
Yeah, this is old as shit.
This is
But printed in the good old US of A.
Hey, back when we made
All right.
things here.
Yeah, wow, remember that. So what are we going to first?
A girl's kiss, page 32. A girl's kiss. Although, as we have seen, the female kissed first in the shape of the maternal lick, followed by the maternal kiss, is a sentence. In the ordinary intercourse between man and woman, the man kisses first.
Oh,
Obviously. So
Yeah.
so Paprika kissed me, so already I fucked up. That's the problem.
okay.
Yeah.
The reverse is true. When the girl is more experienced and is perhaps a woman with a younger man. Oh, well, I'm older than her, so okay.
Oh, so the cycle's broken. Yeah, that explains why you're cursed now.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. These are really concrete rules, apparently. Then she
Yeah.
may, with propriety, assume the role of the man. Gently initiate the unkissed youth, as in our description of the initiation of the unkissed girl, and thereafter lead him up the long path to osculatory shakedom.
what the fuck? Hey, book.
Calm down.
Alan, this sounds a lot like a band you would have used to play bass
Yeah,
for,
yeah,
but
yeah.
know, just saying.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
no.
does osculatory mean? I have never... Oh, to kiss. It just means to
So the
kiss.
chic of kissing. I am so good at kissing. I have become the sheik.
I now demand that everyone in our audience, the both of you and everyone in my life, refer to me as the Sheik of Kissing.
Okay.
All right, that is our first podcast title for Alan, the Sheik of Kissing.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a great indicator of a good start. The first paragraph of the first episode is batshit insane.
Yeah, it's nuts. The long path to osculatory sheikdom.
Granted, we're like halfway through the book, so there's some preamble we've missed, but I don't know.
There's going to be a lot of this, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna have excerpts from this. Which, I mean, we didn't really offer a ton of context, but do you need it? This is apparently a self-help book about how to kiss.
Yeah, that's it.
In any kissing where the man has started first, the one wrong thing is for the girl to remain passive, unless this be merely as an intermission. Everyone loves a good intermission kiss. Like, you better not feel anything.
So, like, the lights come up, and you're like, okay, you want to do an intermission kiss? And you, like, barely touch lips for, like, 15 minutes. And then when the lights flash, you break apart and resume the play.
It's the Monty Python intermission music in the background.
Nothing exciting, no emotion. You're just waiting for the stage hands to, like, switch out the props and move the set around. She should lag, in ideal kissing, a little behind the man. This is called pegging. No, not that kind of behind the man. But only a little behind.
Maybe just the tip.
Don't go ham, all right? It's his first time.
As the fire of the kiss tingles throughout the veins of both, it is her cue to respond almost as ardently, and never be merely negative throughout the experience. Few men like the continuing sensation of kissing the stone image on top of a sarcophagus. Hey, speak for yourself, buddy.
That's a oddly specific way of describing that.
Look, I mean, have you ever wanted to kiss a pharaoh? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Wow, I almost quoted Kanye. We're not doing this.
Oh, no. This is friends. This is a safe space. We can talk about all the pharaohs we've wanted to kiss. It's okay.
But we can't quote
Fine.
Kanye.
I have to get it out of my system. Have you ever had sex with a pharaoh? Put the pussy in a sarcophagus.
Jesus.
A thing Kanye said once in a song.
Okay. And now for that one, we're putting a moratorium on Kanye for the rest of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No more. You get one.
Wait, we used our one in the first the beginning of the first show, and now it's gone.
Yep.
Forever.
Nope. That's it. Hold us to task, gentle listener. No more.
To be fair, I remember it from before a time he was known to be entirely insane. So
yeah.
Fair. Anyway, so we can't. Yeah.
Nor does the girl secure her greatest pleasure by utter passivity. It is better to give than to receive applies to both parties in a kissing episode.
I love a good kissing episode of a TV
I mean, that's
show.
just like the average CW show.
Yeah.
It's a kissing episode.
Absolutely.
I ain't complaining.
The proper interruption for a spell of kisses given by the man to the girl is for her to reciprocate and return the kisses. This advice is almost unnecessary, for women are disposed to return with interest the kisses given them. And then there's like a poem.
Now there's a poem for reasons.
Love to man is leaping fire, dying with its ret-fed desire. But in woman it will glow, most when man would have it go. Hope no more of man than this, maiden, when you take his kiss, that his loving will be done when its victory is won.
What?
Do not scold her drowsy ardor. Love her, she will cling the harder. Taught that your love, even at ending, lights a life for her long tending.
So let's examine this very sexist poem.
This doesn't sound like he wants to be a part of things, and maybe she should not be involved with him because he sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, seriously. But in woman it would glow, most when man would have it go. Okay, so bye. I got my kiss, I'm out.
Got my intermission kiss, I'm gone.
It's no wonder they always choose the bear. Anyway,
All my brain is seeing is there's an old Dropout bit on the news show they did where Brendan is kissing a mannequin head, and he's just, I love how you're so totally still.
okay, well, that offered nothing. What a
Yep.
nothing burger of a poem.
Is this poem implying that the less interested a man is, the more like obsessed a woman will be with him?
Yes, or that men like are all rapey assholes and don't want to just kiss. So if you kiss too long, they'll get bored.
Is that what's being said?
I don't.
I
I don't know. I hope not.
Die,
think-
love to a man is leaping fire, dying with its fed desire. So like,
Oh, like
it has to go quick for
yearning,
men.
Once it's fed, he's like, up and I'm done, and he's out.
Yeah. So, but then we have that his loving will be done when its victory is won. Is a bad implication.
Oh, like
Yeah, this
saying
is-
like once he achieves the loving feeling, it's like, and I got it. Now I don't want it anymore.
yeah.
That's insulting to everyone.
What happens
that
when-
feels like insulting to everyone.
It
yeah.
is.
But what happens
Ugh.
when you've lost that loving feeling?
Sexual healing.
It's gone.
Ugh.
Should I keep going? Or
Yeah,
is that
keep going.
Okay.
This poem
That's right.
sucks.
That's right, everyone. The gimmick isn't just that we're doing old material. We're all old now.
Yep.
How'd you
Yeah,
like
we're
that
ancient.
reference to the Righteous Brothers?
I mean, this is as good a place as any to say a word about the actual significance of the kiss. Pleasant as it is, its indiscriminate use is an abuse. Okay. Its
Okay.
proper function is as a prelude, not as a goal achieved. Oh, come on.
Mm,
Men and women who play at kissing intending to stop there are playing with a fire that easily becomes uncontrollable.
no,
I-
no.
No.
You can
No.
kiss and that's it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a kiss. I believe it was the great philosophers known as Flight of the Conchords who said a kiss is not a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
So Ewan Block in The Sexual Life of Our Time says that there is a quantitative difference only, and not a qualitative difference between the chaste stroking of the hair and the first timid kiss on the hand and the ultimate love rapture. Someone has said that the first intentional touching of the skin of the beloved one is a mating half achieved. The perfumed garden ends its description of loving. And there's another, and this quoting into them. And the most intimate embrace leaves the heart cold and unsatisfied if the rapture of the kiss is wanting.
What?
Uh-oh.
Like there's a language here. There is a deep lore of like, I guess, like romance, but in a way that is codified and it's like academic. It's study.
Yeah.
Because they're referencing these books, like, and if all of you should have read The Sexual Life of Our Time by Ewan Block, and like, so there's this, tripped up, gussied up idea of how courting should be, and this is kind of playing in that space.
Right.
But so far, it's a bunch of platitudes and little else.
And I will say that what you said, like, oh, you should have read The Sexual Life of Our Time. Dude, I'm reading the How to Kiss book.
I'm just trying. Listen, at this point, this is a guide for how to get to first base effectively.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
But I gotta take a lot of umbrage and exception to there is a quantitative, not qualitative difference between chaste stroking of the hair and the first timid kiss. Based on what grounds?
Yeah. it
Source
feels a little-
needed.
Yeah. Can we get some
Remember-
citations, please?
Remember,
Does it-
girls, if you fill up a man's kissing meter, you gotta fuck.
like any good, light novel,
Yeah.
like any good dating sim.
I think honestly, Honey Pop is a better instruction manual than what I've read so far, because at least it's consistent.
Yes. I mean, honestly, you could either read this book or you could go play a Bejeweled style game to date women.
Where they say, "Thanks for the sex, homie."
Basically, and then they're all chill with you afterward. They're always like, Hey, what's shaking bacon?
It's a very, positive environment.
Honestly,
I will
it kind
say-
of is.
I will say that after we finish this section, then we have to read the next section.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. There's no
I
way
scroll-
we can't.
I scrolled down a little and just read what it is, and I'm like, oh, that's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll continue
Sounds
on
good.
then.
Well, yeah, I'll pass to you because
Okay.
I've done a fair bit of these quotes now, and now you
Good.
have to read
Good.
this part.
Then I will start the section after because I'm very excited about it.
Absolutely.
Okay, sounds
Absolutely.
good.
I'd
Yeah,
like to hear
yeah.
it. Goethe describes the ultimate kiss thus. Eagerly, she sucks the flames out of his mouth.
Hell yeah, that's metal as shit. Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking. Each is
Whoa.
conscious only of the other. Okay, that's hot. Goethe knows what the fuck he's talking about. God damn.
I appreciate you taking that because I was afraid to pronounce Goethe.
I think I'm right, but my German's not great.
Goethe.
I think it's. I don't remember. Fuck it, German,
Yeah.
whatever. His final word is that it is a true saying that the woman who permits a man to kiss her will ultimately grant him complete possession.
Nope.
Ew.
That's not what he was saying at all.
No, I was getting the impression this was like a succubus snatching this dude's fire out.
What the fuck is happening? Indeed, a sensitive woman values her kiss as highly as the last favor, unless a kiss be exchanged merely as a test of mutual attraction. So you're saying it could happen. It is well to recall that chastity was accurately described by Lester Ward as selection and not abstinence, and to select with great care those whom you admit to the gate of kissing, which is almost invariably with men and women of any maturity. Okay, yeah,
No.
close, but all right. The last
Okay.
locked gate upon the way to the earthly Eden.
So is it very clumsily trying to say you kind of be careful who you end up
Yeah.
kissing?
I guess, but
But as Gauthier also said, you didn't have to
Gautier.
cut me off.
yeah,
Well,
man, just a fire I sucked out of your mouth.
what about this, Mr. Jameson? Would you kiss this man? What are you getting at, Parker? You want to know who I'm kissing now? Whoa, back the fuck
Right.
up, Mr. Jameson.
So section 4 of the art of kissing is called special problems.
Oh,
And the first one is size of mouth.
If he can unhinge his jaw and devour your whole skull.
oh God, I shouldn't read ahead, but I am, and oh boy.
Please take us there, Alan.
In any kiss, the attitude must be of complete abandonment to the particular kiss involved. It is almost suicidal to go to a kiss with any distaste in the mind. Yeah, okay. So it's basically like, hey, don't go into a kiss like looking for reasons that you're not going to like it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
Suicidal, that is, to the full pleasure of the kiss.
Oh,
You must make yourself believe that the girl you are kissing or the man you are kissing is the most desirable person in the world. Not in the way you said it, but like you're close.
yeah.
Yeah.
Be courteous. Be attentive. Be present. Don't give them an intermission kiss. I'll agree
Yeah.
with that.
For the moment, she or he must be otherwise. For the moment, she or he must be. Otherwise, it is better to postpone or abandon the kiss. Kiss with your whole heart or not at all. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Fix your hearts or die.
Romantic. I appreciate it.
Okay, sure. Okay, I can actually get on with that sentiment.
I want to hear about size of mouth, though. So,
Yeah.
Hmm.
all right, tagging out.
Okay. When approached in this mood, the problem of the particular geography of the girl's mouth, or the man's on the part of the girl, becomes not a matter of taste or distaste, but a matter of engineering.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh,
That's,
sure.
yeah.
The excessively small mouth is easily kissed, and at times is far less satisfying than a good, mouth-filling pair of lips. Man, just like anything, gang, size doesn't matter. Come on.
Filling pair of lips.
What do you like about your partner? Well, they got a really good mouth-filling pair of lips. I got it.
I mean,
We need, I don't know if we're appreciating enough the insanity of the phrase "mouth-filling pair of lips."
I'm
exactly
I'm
how
feeling
you
it out.
kiss.
That's not how That's not how kissing works.
No, like maybe a little bit,
What-
but the point
well-
is not to wrap your lips entirely around the mouth of another person.
Well, unless they're doing like duck lips, and then you open your whole mouth and just clamp it over their duck lips and just suck on them for a while. Like, what the fuck?
I've never done that, and I don't think I ever want to.
I don't think I ever want to either. This is weird. The medium-sized
My
mouth.
girl, I love her so much. She's so cute. She's so nice. She's got a good mouth-filling pair of lips. What the fuck did you just say?
My girl ate my entire mouth the other day. It was awful.
Have you ever stopped to think about how good a mouthful of collagen is? Like,
Ugh.
the medium-sized mouth, in normal cases, gives the greatest pleasure. When the man is confronted with a mouth whose general stretch, if laid on the ground, would apparently reach from Fort Desbrosses, Alaska, to the corner of Main Street and Zenith Avenue, Skenettles, New York.
Stop
The
making
matter
up
is-
places, Story.
Oh, God. The matter is purely one of measuration in applied physics. The safest way is to start at one corner and gradually progress toward the center, covering ground as effectively as possible in the process.
I love how the
Foolhardy.
previous chapter was applying poetry and metaphysics to kissing, and this one's like, all right, you got to get
This
a
is a
fucking
playbook.
ruler.
This is just a
And-
playbook.
This will be on the test.
If you got to kiss someone with a big mouth, you better like make your way to kissing all over that mouth.
I don't care if you start left corner, right corner, just make the whole arc, go down the whole trail, get from the one end zone to the other end zone.
All right, break.
You better have a full goddamn mouthful of lips by the time you're done.
Now get out there and make me proud. The safest. Okay, so yeah, the foolhardy at times make a dive for the very center at the beginning and may encounter the emotion of having stepped off of a neck-high stretch in the river into a pool of immeasurable depth. If this is definitely the case, the only thing to do is to paddle toward one side or the other in the hope of reaching firm ground once more. What? What is this? I'm
I
having
know
such
we're
a hard time.
employing hyperbole, but I am lost. I am lost
you're-
in this metaphor.
Now, if you're kissing a woman with a mouth the size of a swimming pool,
That is a crocodile.
yeah.
That or your dreams of like your giant fetish has like come true, and then
Yeah.
congratulations.
This is Vor now.
Please reference chapter 7.
Wow, this book has everything.
And to think, it's crazy to realize we're recording this 100 years after this book was printed.
Oh, man.
1926, gang.
Man, I see what the next section
Yeah.
is in spec problems, and
Every section is
Yeah.
a new gift.
All right, I'm going to get through this paragraph so we can get to that
Yeah,
section.
please. I pass.
Something as to the kissability of a girl is taught ordinarily by the external appearance of her teeth.
nope.
Sure. Okay. We are indebted to Freud for the discovery that protruding teeth, while they may be aesthetically a blemish, are at the same time an advertisement of a passionate nature.
We're bringing that hack Freud into this.
Such
Yeah.
teeth usually derive from the girl's habit, while an infant and a small child of continuing to suck at pacifiers, fingers, or any object handy until she has pulled her teeth out of the normal alignment. Also, sometimes teeth just crowd, and that happens to like 90% of the fucking
and in
population.
1926, they didn't have fucking Invisalign anyway.
This continuing at sucking indicates a strong sexual nature.
No!
And the lack of flawless beauty in such girls is more than made up for by their ample passion. The girl with prominent teeth is usually made love to and mated far before her sister, who is built more on the lines of a Grecian baby grand... What the fuck did I just read? What? Is built more on the lines of a Grecian baby grand Venus.
So literally a baby, like the size of a statue that'll sit on a baby grand piano.
Man,
I guess.
I really wish I had lived during a time where I could get a book deal so long as I spoke authoritatively on shit I knew absolutely nothing about.
I mean, you still do,
Uh,
to be fair, but
yeah.
it's harder now.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I also don't want to be a right-wing grifter, so
Exactly. All right. Well, Alan, would you like to introduce the next subchapter?
I do. Kissing relatives.
Stepbrother,
E.
no.
No.
Oh,
No.
I started writing new stand-up, and I really think if I return to stand-up, my first line when I'm on a stage and have a microphone in front of me is, "Why does everyone want to fuck their step-siblings?"
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know what started that. I don't appreciate it, and it
Nope.
really needs to go away, but I don't think it's going to.
It's
I see a clip, and it's a nice-looking lady and a nice-looking fella, and they start doing stuff, and for some reason now, fucking 9 times out of 10, they'll just stop in the middle of what they're doing and be like, "You're my cousin," or whatever, and I'm like, "God fucking damn it."
Yeah.
oh
boy.
They have to reach
Kissing-
that demographic somehow.
Even porn fucking sucks now. What the hell?
Yeah, everything is
Kissing-
terrible.
Relatives. Oh, I live
It's
in a
all
state
relative.
I live in a state now where most of the porn sites are blocked.
So, does a VPN get you around that? Because you can spoof your IP, right?
Yeah, it do.
Awesome.
Some advice from your friends on the Public Domain podcast.
If you want to keep looking at porn, download NordVPN.
Also, okay.
Their public domain.
Here's some advice to me, and this is something that's also probably going in my stand-up. But everyone gets a free sneak peek.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are, like, before I figured out the VPN thing, there are, porn sites out there that upload paid stuff.
Right.
And are a little sketchier. Not sketchier in the terms of their content, but...
But it's hard for those sites. I get what you're going for. Like, some of these sites don't vet what people upload, and so people are putting up things that are like, it is a crime to upload this because we you have to pay for this on our website. Right?
And to start with, I'm going to tell everyone pay for their porn.
Yes,
it's sex work is real work.
Yes.
Yada yada yada. But
you don't need
some of those
that.
websites also post fully pirated movies. So I
pay for porn, but pirate movies.
Yeah,
but they also still have ads. So I had a moment where it was just like an ad popped up, and it was a young lady very much enjoying herself, and a voice came on the ad that was whispered, and it's like, "Do you want to watch hot girls masturbate in your area?" And I on instinct responded, "No, ma'am, I'm trying to watch Paddington 3.
Holy
Anyway, kissing relatives.
Yeah.
Right, let's get this over with.
Get back on topic.
The matter of selectiveness determines the kind of kiss you give to your relatives. In the South...
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, I read ahead. Oh, no.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Mm.
In the South, the custom of discovering that you and any pretty girl you meet are kissing cousins is an enjoyable one.
To whom?
Yes, to whom?
Hey, Martha May. Isn't it cool to know that we're related after all that stuff we did? It is cool. Hey, do you want to join a suicide pact? Yeah, let's do that. And needless to say, having selected such cousin with proper discrimination, you treat the kiss as the means to enjoyment as great as that with any girl who measures up to your particular standard of female attractiveness.
This is a hard dig at the South.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
With relatives in general, especially with homely aunts,
Oh, fuck you.
mothers-in-law, and esteemed grandmothers, the cheek is always handy. and is recommended unless you are fond of the taste of vinegar or peppermint drops if the old lady is partial to that Victorian comfort. The girl, in letting male relatives kiss her, had best be guided in similar fashion. Let her prize her lips as a medium of osculation, so high that she does not let them be sampled by any whom accidents of blood give a partial right to. If the young man is attractive, or the old man either, and you want the sensation of the kiss, this is your privilege. But a deft movement will always suffice to substitute a cheek for the more intimate lip smack.
Weird
I
as
think
shit.
I think we
Why?
can move on from that.
Why?
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys need a break?
Yeah.
I think we can use a break,
weird.
especially because we're about to get to the one we're about to get to a significant portion. But yeah, let's take a little break, shall we?
All right. I think we should take a break with, and I know you guys told me not to do this after the first time we did it as kind of a preview, but I prepared it anyway. Something from the Book of Riddles and 500 Home Amusements, containing a choice and curious collection of riddles, charades, enigmas, rebuses, anagrams, transpositions, conundrums, amusing puzzles, queer sleights, recreations, and arithmetic, fireside games, and natural magic, embracing entertaining amusements in magnetism, chemistry, second sight, and simple recreations and science for family and social pastime.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll take my medicine. Let's just go. Let's do it.
This riddle is called The Wonderful Prophet, and it's a little bit of a long one, but I think you'll understand why I chose it once we get there. To be seen at Westchester, New York, a strange and wonderful prophet whose generation was before the creation of Adam. He was not the wandering person, I'm not saying that word, nor the son of Noah, nor the old Levite, nor John the Baptist, for he was certainly before them all. The scriptures make mention of him, particularly in St. Mark, St. Luke, and St. John, so that we may believe that he is no impostor. He knows not his parents. He never lay upon his mother's breast. His beard is such as no man ever wore. He goes barefooted like a grave friar. He wears no hat in winter or summer, but often appears with a crown upon his head. His coat is neither knit or spun, and I'm sorry, I'm only halfway through this now. Silk nor hair, linen nor woolen. He is a teetotaler. He prefers a humble dwelling to a palace. He is very watchful. He sleeps not in bed, but sits in a regular kind of chair with his clothes on. He was with Noah in the ark, and was alive at the crucifixion. Nearly all the world hear him. He once preached a short sermon which convinced a man of his sins, and caused him to weep most bitterly. Though he never rides on horseback, he is some respects equipped as horsemen are. He is an advocate for early rising, though he never retires to bed. His prophecies are so true that the moment you hear his voice, you know what it is approaching. For now, who is this prophet, and what does he foretell?
Is it a dog?
I think maybe you're thinking along the right track.
Yeah. Is this? Well, I mean, he was on the ark with Noah. That's the biggest one.
A lot of that was bullshit, and I don't see how it lines up with the answer.
Okay.
But
Great.
the kind of the tail end of it is the important bit.
That when he speaks,
the rooster? I don't know.
It is, in fact, the cock.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
hey, ow! All right,
I chose it because the answer is the cock.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, so much of that was nonsense until you get to the end.
Yeah.
He is an advocate for early rising, though he never retires to bed. His prophecies are so true that the moment you hear his voice, you may know it is approaching.
Okay, yeah. The rest of it was just trying to trip you up.
Yeah, nonsense.
Sounds like a lot of these riddles are going to be. Boy, I sure am glad you have that resource, Alan. I sure am.
Great.
Yeah, special thanks to the Harry Houdini collection at the Library of Congress.
Maybe we should just burn down DC.
All right, so we're back to the art of kissing.
Yeah.
And I think it's on me to start this section, which is, I think, the other section we were going to talk about.
Do we want to read it?
I mean, was this what we were going to read?
Yeah. I mean, it's not long, so I say we just do it.
Yeah,
All right.
I can probably power through this.
I guess we'll preface this by saying it's the 1920s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was 100 years ago. Things were different. Be prepared, but just
Things-
know
Things could stand to be a little more different, but
I mean, this is true. Certainly come away. Listen, we live in the year of our Lord 2026. Tomodachi life, living the dream exists. So that is a good sign.
I do have a Switch 2 now, and I've been considering Tomodachi Life 2.
I'm not normally that interested, but I've seen what people are doing with it and just how open it is. I'm like, okay, you know what? Good on you, Nintendo. This might have the potential, just when you're playing it, be the goofiest and very easily the queerest game that could exist. Anyway,
I have been playing the shit out of Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Nice.
Oh, I want to play both. Mainly Donkey Kong Bonanza though. But we're here for neither karts nor Kong. We are here for kissing your own sex.
Yeah, I'm not here to preach about the gay agenda that is Vampire Waluigi.
Vampire Waluigi is the gay agenda. Like he is the
gay
embodiment
agenda.
of the gay agenda.
Yeah.
I've never.
That's his drag name.
I never understood what the expression fully meant until I saw Waluigi and said out loud, like involuntarily, "This is what serving cunt is."
Hell yes.
There it is.
Anyway, kissing your own sex.
All right. Physical love between women and women, or between men and men, is looked upon with repugnance by the normally developed among civilized people.
Read normies.
Yeah.
Wait, by the normally, that sentence feels weird anyway.
Yeah.
Far from being the highest form of love, as Socrates and Sappho respectively described it, Sappho and her friend, we know today that this is an innately sterile type of embrace and is hence to be avoided by the normally matured.
Yeah, pass.
I like how this paragraph, far from being the highest form of love, as Socrates and Sappho respectively described it. That's right. This book you got in the back of a pulp magazine, am saying I'm smarter than Socrates.
A man who probably didn't exist.
Or Socrates, as I always pronounce it because of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Our good old friends Socrates and Sappho. The custom of men kissing each other, still found in certain countries among our civilized brothers, originated in a time when Socratic love was not essentially uncommon. It is largely passed out as a social custom among us. If a man feels much pleasure in it, it is a matter of self-investigation and understanding, and points toward the perverse. It may be largely disregarded in this study.
No homo was this entire paragraph.
And just to get it out of the way, it is largely passed out as a social custom among us.
Ding, 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 ding. The custom of women kissing each other is far more common. So they're saying lesbians are okay. As always, the lesbians get a pass. It is undeniable that the kiss is, at times, a disease spreader. Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
You had a lesbian kiss with Paprika.
Fuck.
You had to do.
No one told me.
You had to get either all of your lips needed to go in her mouth, or all of her lips needed to go in your mouth.
Yeah, I can safely say I have no idea what the fuck to do at this point. I've got nothing but contradictory instructions.
Yeah. You just touched lips together, and no one made an attempt to eat the other's lips.
Yeah. Okay.
Lovers willingly run the risk of this contagion. Indeed, modern wisdom holds that germs of many diseases are constantly present in the organisms of all of us. And if we continue in normal health, with normal care of the body, and plenty of fresh air and as much outdoor life as is possible, the body protects itself from yielding to these diseases. Thus, lovers, otherwise healthy, may kiss with hardly any fear of contagion. Kissing among women, where there is no such overpowering love interest, I don't know about that, is on a different footing. If the woman receives excessive pleasure from it, this is a matter for self-investigation and understanding, and points toward
you hack fraud. Well, fucking
seriously, I know.
Copy paste.
If it is taken and given merely as a formal courtesy, This is a matter to be determined by individual preference and by the customs of the social group in which you move.
Okay.
So I believe it's basically saying, just if you kiss someone, just watch yourself.
It's cool. Sorry. It's cool to kiss a homie as long as it doesn't move.
Yeah. He better be like the fucking top of a sarcophagus, all right?
No. If you feel your dick flutter even a little bit.
It's also saying, like, remember, kissing is what spreads death and decay and disease.
Why? And also, why does it bring that up in the section about women kissing other women?
Like,
Why?
at first
why
I
didn't
thought
that
it was
come
going to
up
say,
earlier?
look, if you start kissing your own sex, they're going to turn you gay, you're going to turn them gay, and then it's just going to spread to everyone you kiss. Even if you engage in a heterosexual kiss, they're going to become gay. Like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
The gay agenda spreads.
I will say, mine and David's kissing difficulties make a little more sense now.
Okay, yeah.
David,
Yeah.
I'm from Florida, which is technically the South. So I think we're having trouble kissing each other because you're not related to me.
There we go. Yeah, sorry. And that unfortunately, I don't think it's a barrier we're not going to be able to cross, my friend.
Right.
Well,
right.
if you became his stepbrother, then would
Ah.
No.
All right. We're gonna hop on 23andMe and figure out a way that David and I can kiss.
Oh man, it took us long enough to get to that point, but I'm sure we can figure it out.
Wait, it looks like we're like that big percentage of people that shares some lineage with Genghis Khan. So
Did Genghis Khan read this book?
I think Genghis Khan wrote this book from the grave.
Someone exhumed Genghis Khan and brought his remains to the United States so his spirit could write this book.
So
But they told him it's the art of kissing, not anything more than that. Okay, Genghis?
what other sections of this do we want to read?
Yeah, that covers that section.
We do, because right now I'm a little, we're really into like the philosophy of kissing.
Yeah.
Like I want some actual technique.
Yeah, well, we got a little of that with the giant mouth kissing, apparently. So let's see.
I do, however, want to mention these list what is in the final section of celebrated kisses. The list of celebrated kisses in the table of contents are kissing the Blarney Stone.
Okay.
The poets on kissing, the octopus kiss,
Sure.
the kiss of death, and the kiss and love. And that's the last one.
What the fuck?
Apparently, the octopus kiss needed to make it in before the kiss and its ties to love.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What is an octopus kiss? I'm deeply curious, but I'm also a little above that, gang. Kissing devices.
I'm sorry?
This is going to be either really cool or really fucking lame.
Are we going to have to revisit the kissing book?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying we're done now, but
there's more here than I anticipated.
Huh.
I mean, we're never going to be like, we only have so much time to talk about the art of kissing, especially when we're just trying to find a solution specifically for your problem, Abysmii.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to have to keep doing research because all I took from this so far is, I guess, make sure Paprika's the one. Try not to fall into her gigantic void of a mouth, and don't kiss my homies. That's all I've learned.
Were you all watching like Attack on Titan before this happened? Does that explain it?
Again, I think it's you can kiss the homies just so long as you don't feel anything.
Well, why would I? Because it also said don't kiss unless you're looking to feel something. This is confusing, book.
Well, okay, if we want the proper technique of the kiss, that's chapter 3. We kind of start at the end of chapter 3 with a girl's kiss, but there's the technique of the kiss, the first kiss, and the sophisticated kiss. But I'm curious about what the fuck a kissing device is.
Okay, let's do kissing devices.
Kiss.
Yeah, let's do kissing devices, see how we feel, and then maybe do octopus.
I think, okay, if we're each picking one, octopus kiss, yes. Kissing devices, yes. And I think right before kissing devices is my choice, with kissing games and sports.
Okay.
So
let's head down to page 44.
All right, 44. is
because like that's where I think it's going to work out for me, because like when I was losing weight and I'm back on my diet and weight loss stuff,
Right.
it helps for me to gamify things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, true.
So what if we gamify kissing? Maybe that's going to be the solution.
There it is
for me.
Sure.
We're gonna. Yeah, no, I can see that. So we'll have 3 potential techniques here that we're gonna look into: either games and sports, a device, or an octopus.
Yes, the three
Okay.
paths to love.
It's a branching path. Choose wisely.
The 3 styles of the 3 kissing styles of the Triforce.
Kissing games and sports. If we had headed this section kissing sports, it might have been misunderstood, somewhat like the alibi of the awkward dancer to his fair partner with the aggrieved toes. You know, I'm a little stiff from polo. Oh boy. Really just outing
Polo
our
is code for kissing the homies.
Yeah. No polo, as they say. Is that so? She replied icily. I have several friends from there. I bet you do. Kissing games are popular chiefly among children of the former generation or those living in more backward sections of the country.
Oh, God.
This book's hatred of the South.
Oh, my God. This is such a fucking yuppie book. God damn.
You can almost, like, hear the blue blood, like, pulsing through the veins of the writer as they're writing this.
This is something, like, he would be reading an American Psycho, like, for fun.
This is Paul
The
Allen's
modern
favorite
youngsters scorn them as childish. So engrossed are they in more mature kissing and petting parties.
book. Ew.
Okay. Yet such games as Post Office, Drop the Handkerchief, Pillow, and In a Well.
All right, everyone stop. What the fuck was any of that?
Stepbrother, help, I'm stuck in the well. Like,
I need to go back because all of that was insane. But I really want to laser focus in on just in quotes, one word, pillow.
I guess Post Office meant something different back then, because when I think we're going to play Post Office, it goes to a very, very dark place.
Ew. Yeah.
Drop the Handkerchief, which I guess is like drop the
All
soap,
right.
but, you know,
All right.
different.
Post office. Participants are split into 2 groups, with one group acting as the post office in a separate room. Members of the other group visit to receive kisses. It's not a game.
What? Yeah, at least like spin the bottle's a game. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
This
How long is
has its own Wikipedia page.
What the oh my god.
What? Whoa. Is In a Well like the past version of the modern help, I'm stuck in a wall?
That's
Hey, for the first time, we're actually learning something about kissing.
I'm not happy about it, but yes, we are.
All right.
Well, all right, so next time we're all together, we have to try Post Office, right?
A
Now
brief-
that when we learn more
brief-
about kissing.
A brief aside from Wikipedia. Post Office, or Postman's Knock, is a kissing party game played at teenage parties. It has been referred to in United States popular culture since at least the 1880s.
Wow.
Really?
The participants divide into 2 groups, typically a girls' group and a boys' group. Group A stays in place, while Group B goes into another room designated the Post Office. Each member of Group A individually visits the post office, where they receive a kiss from each member of Group B, after which they return. Once everyone in Group A has taken a turn, Group A's room becomes the new post office, to which Group B begins sending members. Okay.
Sure.
What?
So you're delivering lupus is what's happening here, right?
Yeah.
And Drop the Handkerchief is basically Duck Duck Goose, but with kissing.
Huh.
Is what I'm learning.
Okay.
But I really want to know what the fuck In a Well is. I don't know how I'm going to search that.
Yeah, I can't find pillow.
I wonder why.
Pillow kissing game. Is it just kissing your pillow?
Maybe, but that's not a game.
Pillow is the solitaire of kissing games.
Hey, listeners, it's our plan after this first episode to do a letters bit where we read some something sent in by the listener, the way that old pulp magazines used to have like letters at the end of the book. If anyone out there knows what pillow is, please get in the comments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should we call that section? Hey, should we call that segment Post Office?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. All one word.
We're building this in real time, gang.
Yeah. We are building this. We are building this flying machine as we're falling from the sky.
How very Tears of the Kingdom of us. So
anyway, Post Office, Drop the Handkerchief, Pillow, and In a Well were tremendous favorites in my youth among the girls, that is, who had already reached their adolescence and were endured and in precocious cases liked by the boys who participated. Post Office, in essence, consisted simply in girls and boys calling each other out one at a time for a kiss in the hall. That's not a game. Drop the Handkerchief had the wild thrill of the chase added, a chase in which the girls pretended very hard to try to get away in order to yield more completely. And we're not going to go over Pillow or In a Well. That's great.
No. The author just assumes we know what those are.
Cool.
Nope.
Passing.
Because we are from 1926, huh?
I'm passing.
All right.
Alan, go for it.
I just want to say, the way they describe Post Office, I've played Post Office then. The way they're describing it here, not in the Wikipedia article. I was, pretty cool and social in my 20s and would go to parties with like other Ren Fair people and would be getting along nice with someone. And I'd say, hey, let's go here and over here and kiss each other.
Nice.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little did I know I could have followed up that kiss by saying, I win. I'm the mailman.
Call me the mailman because they're
office.
playing Post Office.
It's less a post office and more of a FedEx delivery.
Yeah. Where'd you cut off?
Many of the English folk songs.
Many of the English folk songs, such as The Farmer in the Dell, King William was King James's son. And The Needle's Eye are used as ring games for children, with kissing as an integral part. Oh man, I love it when I'm getting real hot and heavy with a girl, and I put on King William was King James's son.
We just set the mood.
Hey girl, let me turn down the lights. I got this mood lighting going on. Let me press this button on my phone, and the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Certain nice children are forbidden to play these games, and thus get started in life with a false Victorian point of view. The games are pleasant enough for the very young. The more serious game of love will come in due time.
Game of love.
This feels gross. I'm a grown man.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Should we move on?
Yeah, this is kind of boring.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We already got the best part.
My brain's gonna scan the rest of this article to see if they give us an answer to what pillow is. It does not look like they do.
Wait. The last paragraph. Because they brought up a petting party.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. I need to know. For the modern expression of this energy, the petting party, so popular among the flapper generation and young college circles, is the chief outlet. Only the earlier kissing sports and games consisted only of kissing, and the petting party hardly starts with this. Every variety of kissing is indulged in by the accomplished petter. Necking is the name given to the osculatory pyrotechnics.
Fuck, another great band name.
Yeah.
Yep. The petters stop somewhere short of the complete love experience, but they have usually come so close to the ultimate that there is, to use Byron's phrase brought up to date, not little mystery left for the nuptial night, but none.
Awesome.
So they're describing basically near orgies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Petting, light petting, heavy petting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I saw that and I'm like, okay, I need to pause for a moment because I was like, petting parties.
Moving on to kissing devices because it's just boring.
That
All right.
that in itself is just a really great band name.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
kissing devices.
Or like
Yeah.
it's a good album name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that.
definitely.
The kiss sent by mail is the constant way that love letters are ended. A row of crosses or X's ordinarily represents the kisses, but the more astute miss has a better way. Lips well rouged or rouged over cold cream. When pressed to the page of the letter, leave a perfect impression as a token to send to the lover. Kisses are easily transmitted over the telephone and as easily over the radio. Uh-huh.
Okay.
The kiss
So
for
just,
sweet charity's sake is well known. At many charity bazaars, there is a kissing booth. Yeah, you know what? Technically, yes. I had not considered the kissing booth. Where
forgot
some
about the kissing
attractive miss may be bust at so much the smack, all to put panties on the little heathens of Patagonia.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck?
What?
Back up. At many charity bazaars, there is
There's
a
so many-
kissing booth.
There's so many many sentences in this book that start off normal and then like the guy is having a stroke.
It's like just like deep into like a fucking opium den or something. At many charity bazaars, there is a kissing booth where some attractive miss may be bust at so much the smack, all to put panties on the little heathens of Patagonia or to provide cream for indigent kittens
okay.
in the bit of wee home.
They're saying it's a kissing booth for charity.
Yes.
Okay. To bring clothes to orphans or milk for kittens or yada yada yada. Okay.
Calling orphans the little heathens of Patagonia is
Yeah.
a fucked up way to say that.
Unless they're literally describing the people of Patagonia as little heathens and that they need charity.
Yeah. During the Boer War, Mrs. Potter, the noted actress, sold a kiss to a Hindu for £20, or about $100, devoting the money to the South African War Fund. Grace George looked at the matter reasonably when interviewed on the subject. She reminded the reporter that actresses were paid to allow actors to kiss them where the play called for this display, and hence she saw no reason why the kiss could not be sold for patriotic reasons. I don't know how I feel about any of that.
Yeah,
I'm an actress, not a whore, is what she said.
Uh-huh.
basically.
It's for charity, all right?
This is charity for the boner war.
The Boer War is a lot better than the Boer War, I will agree.
Yeah. The stage kiss itself is often a mere feint, a pretended affair, in which the actor and actress go through the motions of the kiss without touching lip. But it may be the very reverse depending on the actor and actress involved. There are many legends of the insatiable nature of certain actresses. A dramatic critic writing in an old New York press said, "During the progress of her once famous kisses, Emma Abbott exhausted many tenors. After her first season in Carmen, Olga Nethersoul bowled over her Don Jose, who began as a stalwart young Englishman and ended as a mere shadow and has since gone into consumption by kissing."
I guess.
She must have really had all of his lips in her mouth and therefore consumed. Yeah. In one of the daily farces, Ada Rehan and John Drew had some ecstatic kissing, and if he had not removed to another management, our comedian might now be in heaven. It would appear that, in the theater at least, the ladies can stand more kisses than the men.
Nethersoul is a cool name.
And Nethersoul is actually a pretty bitchin' name. This mostly just talks about more like imagined kissing. It seems like
boring.
Yeah, no,
Let's go on.
I do want to say that if I turned in like a copy of a script and it's like, yeah, one of the notes I want to give you is that you named the evil character Olga Nethersoul, and I feel like that's a little too obvious.
Oh, wait, I found a good bit though.
Okay.
If I may. As for the movie kiss, that is of two distinct kinds. The good girl, played by any doll-faced moron.
Damn.
This is as demurely as Victoria herself, but the siren, the vampire. Here we have the ultimate in extended kissing. Certain states, like Pennsylvania, have found it necessary to limit the number of feet of film that a kiss can last. 200 feet being the Pennsylvania maximum.
Get fucked, Pennsylvania.
I, said our author, once kissed a girl continuously for 7 miles on the 20th Century Limited, and I am sure that the record is infinitely longer than that. When it is remembered that the purified movies permit no display of any of the play of love beyond the kiss, and that on the screen the kiss is potent enough to cause a girl to be a ruined woman and to appear in the next reel with twins or triplets, you can see why an osculation of the Theta Bara type is efficiently and comprehensively done. I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The Pennsylvania 200.
Okay. I guess we're gonna.
We could
Yeah,
go to
celebrated
Octopus
kisses time.
Kiss. Or we're doing Celebrated Kiss.
Yeah, it's in the octopus kiss. Or it's in that section.
It's mostly a quote from another.
Oh God,
another story.
Oh.
this could be weird.
I'm reading it a little bit. It just sounds like he's describing the way this kiss comes on. Is it this woman is kissing him and it feels like it's an octopus, just the way that she like wraps her arms around him and comes in with a sucker-like mouth.
So this is just references to like famous literature of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Pass.
Okay. That's a shame.
Yeah. I will say, so here's my pitch to you. I'm doing now live in the episode.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think the three of us should read around a little of this on our own. And then the next time we revisit this, we've each selected a passage.
Okay. That'll work.
I like the sound of that.
Well, let's mine out. Because some of this was great and insane, but there was some boring.
Yeah.
And I think if we will only return to this if we've taken a little time to filter out the boring.
I am
Agreed.
good with that. I think I can agree with that. We have the manuscript before us. I'll have a little bit of self-education to do when it comes to kissing. So I think maybe this is just kind of a mixed bag. We hit some high highs and some low lows. So, but nothing too low.
No,
nothing too high.
Nothing boss. Wow, no. Boss Tiff and Curse can edit
Boss
around.
Tiff and Curse. Thank you to Boss Tiff and Curse for helping edit this episode.
Just a reminder to everyone listening that I am the sheik of kissing now.
Yes.
Yes, that's one thing we can take away. Alan, for always and evermore, is the sheik of kissing.
I now know less than I did before reading this about kissing, so I'm just never going to do it again, apparently.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot about the post office.
Yeah.
And this is that's about my only takeaway.
Yeah.
That's my new, that is our new group slang for a player. It's like you heard about Jeff? Man, Jeff's a real mailman.
Is that our new way to like end sort of talking
I
about
was
sports?
just
Like, what's our
thinking that.
takeaway from this?
What have we learned?
It's really good. What have we learned?
Yeah, what have we learned? I like that.
So remember, everybody, the art of kissing is in the public domain. So if you want to take a look at this, you are more than welcome to. Go do some digging. Find the art of kissing circa 1926.
Hey, and if you out there find an interesting passage, let us know.
Oh,
Please
yeah. Well, that's the other great part about this. I'd like to encourage our listeners to, if you know something that exists in the public domain, be it and it has to actually be in the public domain. Like, we will vet these things, of course. We will take a look. But if it's a short story, weird essay, a film, a piece of music, like anything in the public domain, you want us to take a look at it, feel free to make suggestions. We will absolutely seriously consider them. You can either leave them in the comments of this, whether you're listening to it on YouTube or in your preferred podcast app. You can send us an email via Creative Horror. Or, hey, if you're one of our patrons, you can come join us on our Discord. As mentioned before, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/Creative Horror. Anybody who joins at any dollar amount gets access to our Discord, where we have a lot of fun discussions and other weird nonsense. We will have a dedicated place, I think, to discuss this podcast. And if you'd like, please drop suggestions there. We will be actively looking at that. And we can also all discuss the art of kissing together.
Greetings, fools. It is I, Dr. Satan. And this podcast is part of CreativeHorror.com, a network of podcasts and creators working together to build a constructive community of horror fans. For more content like this, visit us at CreativeHorror.com.